Hello guys, welcome back. In the last video, we have discussed deferred tax, right? But there we were not discussed any questions from that. What are the different types of questions we can expect in CMA USA examination? Today we are going to discuss all these. Okay, today we are going to discuss all these. This is me, Rabeeh OVUNGAL. Welcome to EduCafia. Yes, in the last video we have discussed tax, deferred tax asset and deferred tax liability. But we not discussed about what will be the questions we can expect from there. So here I am going to discuss some samples model of that questions. Okay, so then you can understand what are different types of questions we can expect from there. Before that, we need to know how to convert this financial income to taxable income. On final income, we are finding out how much tax need to pay, right? So we need to know how to convert this financial income to taxable income. Then only we will be having the ability to solve the questions from this chapter. Okay, so for example, there is a pre-tax financial income is given. If there is an excess of taxable revenue over financial revenue is there, means what will happen? Financial revenue is here, taxable revenue is there. Now we got this financial revenue. Okay, taxable revenue is excess more than this financial revenue, means there's a difference, right? That if you add to this financial revenue, it will become this taxable revenue, right? So here this excess of taxable revenue over financial revenue, we have to plus or we have to add to this financial income. Then if excess of deductible expenses over financial expenses is there and taxable expense is there, this is bigger, I mean extra is there in this, means that expense also need to add, right? That expense also need to add, right? That expense what to do, we have to reduce from that, so we have to less it from that. You got it? Next, if ulta happening, ulta means if excess of financial revenue over taxable revenue. Taxable revenue is here, financial revenue is bigger, I mean from this extra is added in financial book instead of, I mean from taxable book in financial book extra is added, means what we have to do, we have to reduce whatever we added extra, we can't show in this year, right? So we have to less that, we have to reduce that. Next, if excess of financial expenses over deductible expenses, in this deductible expenses some expense is there, in tax book some expense is there, in financial book extra expense is there, this extra expenses we can't show in this tax book, so whatever we added, I mean what is expense, it will go from there, right? So whatever is expensed we have to add it back, right? We have to add it back, so that we have to do plus, then it will reach to taxable income. We will do this through a question. Okay, what is a question? For calendar year 3, Clark Corporation had a depreciation of $3 lakh on its income statement. Okay, on its year 3 tax return, I mean tax book, Clark had a depreciation 5 lakhs, in financial book 3 lakhs, in tax book 5 lakh. Clark income statement also included 15,000 accrued warranty expense that will be deducted for tax purposes when paid in future year. In financial book there is a 15,000 accrued warranty expenses. We have studied it, it will create temporary. And Clark enacted tax rate 30% for year 3 and 25% tax rate for future years. These were Clark's only temporary differences. In Clark's year 3 income statement, the deferred portion of its provision for income taxes should be, they are asking what will be the deferred portion, what will be the deferred tax amount. So how to calculate this deferred tax amount? First of all, we have to write like taxable and financial. We have to put some two columns, taxable and financial, and we have to write what are the differences. First difference, depreciation. So we will write depreciation. In taxable book, how much? 5 lakh. 5 lakh. In financial book, how much? 3 lakh. So we got depreciation. Then it's talking about warranty. So warranty expense, here financial book only we will show 50 lakh. In taxable book it is 0. So what is the total expenses? In taxable book 5 lakh. In financial book 3 lakh 15,000. So we got the expense, right? So what is the difference here is equal to 1 lakh 15,000, right? So the difference is 1 lakh 15,000. So what will be the tax difference? Tax liability. Why this is liability, tax liability? Because in taxable book we are pay expense is more. Here expense is small. When expense is small, profit will increase, tax also will increase. So we have wants to pay more, but has to pay. That means we are paying only less, but we have to pay more, but paying only less. Pending, right? Pending means tax liability. Pending means tax liability. So how to find out the tax liability? 1,15,000 is the pending, right? So, I mean, what that is a difference, right? So which percentage? 30% or 25%? This is tax liability. Liability means this will be reversed in future. So we have to take, we have to consider future percentage. So future percentage is 25%. So that 25%, that is equal to $37,500 will be the deferred tax liability. So how we found out? We draw a table, then who are the differences, creating temporary, that we will write it, then we will find it out the difference. On that difference we will find it out the percentage, and we will get the tax difference. Then according to the which is asset and liability, that we have to imagine and understood, then we will get it deferred tax liability is equal to 37,500. Next question. In this you will get more idea. While reading a question, first of all you have to read the first main question. The main question may be here or maybe here. In the beginning or the last, the main question will be there. In the beginning or the ending, the main question will be there. So here it is not there. So it is here. What is the ABC net deferred tax asset or deferred tax liability to be reported on the balance sheet? Here also they are asking deferred tax. It is liability or asset, that we have to find it out. So in its first year of operation, ABC company reported pre-tax income in US GAAP. US GAAP income statement means the financial book 3 lakh. Income reported 3 lakh. That's all. ABC has a current tax rate 24% and future enacted tax rate 21%. Then which we have to take future tax rate. Excess of tax depreciation over book depreciation 22,000. Over book depreciation means our financial book depreciation. So excess of tax depreciation, that means we got the difference. So what is the difference? 22,000. We got the temporary difference. Next, interest revenue received on municipal bond. That interest revenue what we received, that we will show only in financial book, will not show in taxable book. That's we studied in under permanent differences. So this is no need to consider. Next, estimated warranty expenses over actual warranty expenditure. Actually, what happened? 10,000. But what is estimated? I mean, estimated warranty expenses over actual warranty. From the actual warranty, 10,000 difference is there in estimated. Where is estimation we are showing? Financial. Actual where we are showing taxable book. Fine paid 3,000. Fine we will not show in taxable book. So here what we have to do? We have to show a table. In table, first of all, depreciation is given. Depreciation. Excess of tax depreciation. Overbook tax depreciation extra 22,000. So tax 22,000. Financial 0. Excess only set. Next, this municipal bond, is it possible to take? No. Next, estimated warranty expense over actual warranty 10,000. Actual only we will show in taxable. So extra we paid 10,000 in financial. So next one, fine paid we will not show. It is permanent. Then taxable 22,000, financial 10,000. What is the difference? 12,000. So 12,000 is the difference. So 12,000 is 21%. 21% is the future enacted tax rate. 2,520. That is, here you can see taxable 22,000 expense, financial 10,000. So expense is small. Here expense is high. Here profit will be high. Tax also will be high. Here tax will be low. So small tax we are paying, but we have to pay more tax. Tax pending. Deferred tax liability. You got it? Last question. How much taxable income will ABC report on its tax return? How much taxable income? Tax return. Here, in this first year of operation, ABC income reported pre-tax income on its income statement 2,50,000. Income statement they have reported. Income statement they have reported 2,15,000. And excess of tax depreciation. We have to convert these to taxable income. Okay, we have to convert this to taxable income. Then excess of tax depreciation over book depreciation 25,000. Over book depreciation, extra tax depreciation in where? In taxable income. So this 25,000, what we have to do? We have to reduce from this, right? This depreciation, extra depreciation we have to add. That means we have to reduce. This is an expense from the income. Next, interest revenue received on municipal bond 3,500. 3,500 interest revenue, it is showed in this 2,15,000, right? So this municipal bond 2,500 interest revenue gained, we have to reduce. It is not there in the taxable revenue, taxable income. Next, interest revenue received on corporate bond. On corporate bond, 5,000 interest revenue is there. That is there in the 2,50,000. Is it there in the permanent differences? No. It is only discussing about the municipal bond. So, corporate bond, any problem? No problem. Next, estimated warranty expenses over actual warranty expenditure. Over actual warranty expenditure, estimated 8,000 extra. So is it really happened? So this is already expense offered in this, right? So we have to add it back. So estimated 8,000, we have to add it back. Fine paid 4,000. If we have paid fine means is need to show. No, we have to add it back. So our financial pre-tax 2,50,000. So depreciation, extra depreciation is there, that we have to reduce. Extra is there, again we have to reduce. Then municipal bond 3,500 is already is there, that we have to reduce. Warranty expenses 8,000 is there. That estimated already expensed that we have to add back plus warranty. Fine they have paid already expensed off in this. We can't expense it off in taxable income. We have to add back. So after all this minus minus plus plus in this 2,15,000 it will be 2,33,500. That is taxable pre-tax income. This is how we have to find out taxable pre-tax income. You got it how to do? So if you want to do this, you should know what are the permanent differences, what are the temporary differences. Then only you can able to answer this question. Okay, so this is all about the sample questions of deferred tax asset and deferred tax liability. Bye bye.